Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and His Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And the Rakakadash is the Holy Spirit. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and who rule well, and peace and citation to the hopeful elect who pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in truth and sincerity. Today's lesson, I want to title, Put on the New Man, because we was, when I say we, I'm talking about the hopeful elect, we was called out of this world, this wicked world, into this truth to serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, to be prophets and prophesied out of the Holy Scriptures, okay? So I speak for myself, for we have to put away that old man, which is that old man. And that's why I say I speak for myself, which I was a wicked nigga when I was of the world, okay? Going out for lust, living out for sin. I was, lusting and idolizing things, lusting after women, cars, clothes, and jewelries, and all the other idol things when I was in that world, being that nigga, that wicked nigga, but through the calling of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, into, that calling and being quickened through the Spirit, getting this knowledge and wisdom, understanding, made me a new man. Now we fight this flesh daily, which is the old man. We fight it daily, but through prayer and walking according to these scriptures, and following the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of our ability, we put on that new man, Like I say, the flesh and the spirit is warring against each other, that new man and that old man, but, we got to stay in the spirit, So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to those who have the ear to hear. So let's get into the scriptures, okay? And this is Ephesians, the 4th chapter. I'm going to start at verse 22, and it reads, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, okay? Like I was explaining earlier, that lust, that desire, when we was the nigga in the world, idolizing things and, just being plain wicked, Some of us were committing adultery and just being wicked, lusting after things. And you want to put out that conversation, that behavior, and put on that new man. So let's go to Romans chapter 6 and verse 6. Okay, I got it highlighted, so I'm going to start at verse 5. And it reads, for if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, and that his is talking about Yahweh Shai, okay, who was crucified on a cross for the Israelite sins. And the Israelites today, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay? So I'm going to start over. I'm going to read over. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, Yahweh Shai, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection, okay? After he was crucified, after 3 days, he rose again, okay? through his resurrection, okay? But here's the point, verse 6. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we shall not serve sin, okay? And how we crucify that old man? By the, where you read in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, the 26th verse, I believe, the washing of the water by word, okay? Which is this truth, the knowledge of wisdom, understanding, you know? Or you can go to John, the 6th chapter, the 63rd verse, the spirit that quickening, meaning to make alive, and the flesh profit nothing, roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, that's how you crucify the old man, by renewing your mind, being spiritual circumcised, through spiritual circumcision. And that's the belief in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? And following according to the Holy Scriptures and following the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of your abilities, okay? That's how you crucify the old man and put on that new man, okay? So let's go back to Ephesians, the 4th chapter. Finish reading it out. Okay. Verse. And so I'm going to start back from 22. I'm going to start back from verse 22 and read on down. He say that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, okay? And I already explained how to be renewed in the spirit by reading Ephesians, the 5th chapter, the verse 26, and also John, the book of John, the 6th chapter, and verse 63, okay? So let's go to Romans. The 12th chapter and verse 2, because it's also how you walk in the spirit. And it say, and be not conformed in this world, okay? Do not adapt in this world, or do not anticipate, so like if I pronounce that right, anticipate in this world. Do not fit in this world, okay? That's how you get rid of the old man. He say, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, okay? By walking into the coordinate of these holy scriptures, okay? That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, okay? Okay? So let's go back to Ephesians. I'm going to read it all the way out this time from 22 to 24. And it reads, I'm going to start at 23. He say, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, okay, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness, okay? So yeah, put on the new man by living righteousness, following the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of your ability, and by following according to these scriptures, okay? And reading the scriptures. And also praying and fasting, okay? So I'm going to grab a couple of precepts on this verse here. So let's go to Colossians, the 3rd chapter and the 10th verse. I started at number 9. I started at verse 9, Slocky. I started at verse 9. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, okay? Yeah, just being that wicked nigga, Push that nigga to the side, Verse 10 is the point. And that put on the new man, which is following according to these scriptures, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him, okay? And what's that renewed in the knowledge? That's the truth. That knowledge is the truth. The knowledge is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that you receive from Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by the washing of the water by words, okay? Or the spirit that quickeneth, okay? Okay, being a new man, So let's grab one more scripture before I end this out. So let's go to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, and verse 16. Okay, and it reads, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish." Okay, he said, "Yet the inward man is renewed day by day," and that's what I was explaining earlier of the video or the lesson that the spirit and this flesh always is warring. Okay, is at war. Our spirit and our flesh is at war. So day by day, we have to continue putting on that new man, because we fighting this wicked flesh that have us going off, Okay, so day by day, we're renewing ourselves of being that new man, okay? That inward man, okay? Which is the spirit, okay? And this wicked flesh is carnal, okay? So the inward man is the spirit, and the outward man, perish, meaning is this flesh, okay? So that's it. Lord willing, this was edifying to those who have the ear to hear. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect who are pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.